Good afternoon, it is Monday. Welcome to the start of another weekly reading vlog in which I will be reading 2 books and maybe 3 books if I finish this book right next to me that I'm about to show you now. So the first book I'm reading is The Push by Claire McGowan. This is a thrillery mystery about women who have had some children, as sometimes happens in life, and are all at a party, kind of, with said babies, and somebody is killed. We don't know who, we don't know who did it, and we're just going back between timelines trying to figure it out. I don't really understand babies and things like that, and there are babies in this, but other than that, I'm intrigued by the mystery. This is actually one I'm working on an ad with for Amazon Publishing, but this is not part of the ad, this is just what I'm currently reading. But I am this far in, so I'm not too far into it yet, but ooh. But I'm enjoying it. I'm also reading Lord of the Rings and the Two Towers, which I don't have next to me to show you, but pretend I do. Ah, beautiful. Ah, Tolkien, yay. This is the second book in the Lord of the Rings trilogy and the third book in the Tolkien Along Read Along that I'm hosting with Ashley from Rolling Through Fiction and Lauren for Fiction Tea, and we are in our 3rd month. I'm talking very fast, I apologise, because I'm very excited about Lord of the Rings. This is the 3rd month of reading the books, so next month we'll move on to The Return of the King, and I'm very excited. Like, I've read the first book before and found it quite daunting, and for some reason reading it again it was just like the best thing ever, and I loved it so much more. The films have always been a massive part of my life, and I've just absolutely loved them since I was a child, but reading the books now is just really honing in that obsession for me and just reinstating the fact that I absolutely love it. One of the things that's different about the Two Towers book that I didn't expect it to go down the route of is, obviously in the film we are kind of flitting between the trio of Legolas, Aragorn and Gimli, and then we've got Pippin and Merry, and then we've got Frodo and Sam, and they're all kind of off doing their own thing, and at some point half of them meet, and that's just kind of the plot that they're taking. Whereas in the book, because obviously the way that you can use camera and film to narrate the story in a little bit of a different way, and you can flip between scenes without it being too jarring, whereas if you do that in a book it can become a bit lost. So in the book, currently we've not even been introduced again to Frodo and Sam. However, considering this is one big tome, if you put all 3 together, it is less strange that we haven't seen them again yet. I suppose it's because I'm starting it as a new book, but the plot has mainly been focusing around Pippin and Merry, and then Aragorn, Legolas and Gimli. So that's interesting to see that, because we are diving straight into battles and epicness and huge moments at only like page 150-200 in the Two Towers. But again, that's like page 600 to 700 in the whole book. So it's a bit confusing, but we haven't, well, it's not confusing, it's just like, there's a lot, like there's different stuff going on at the same time, but we're not getting that it's going on at the same time because of the way the narrative is. It's just the way that I'm envisaging it because of the films. So actually Tolkien probably didn't want us to think of them as lining up like that, I suppose, otherwise he would have written it like that. But yeah, yet to see Frodo and Sam, which I'm actually okay with, because out of the 3 different storylines and paths that those characters are taking, theirs I find is the longest and dullest for a good chunk of the story. So when we get to them, I'm just gonna be like, oh, great. But I am still really enjoying it and loving reading this series because, yeah, absolutely love the films. It's making me really want to sit down and watch the films. I watched them a few months ago with Ava. She was watching them for the first time. We didn't watch the extended ones because she is 8, and I think that might have been too much for her to pay attention to, I think, because it was kind of a new genre for her. Obviously she doesn't normally, there's not much that's like Lord of the Rings that's suitable for children as well. Not that there's a lot of Lord of the Rings that is suitable for children, for example, the gruesome deaths and stuff, but you know, we've got to get them used to it. I watched these films in the cinema, so I would have been 6 or 7 maybe when they came out, so I watched them at a young age. In fact, I watched them younger than her. Anyway, we're not being mean by giving her the option to watch them. It's fine. Point being, she didn't watch the extended ones because I think that would have been a little bit too long for her to sit down for. So I now am having a craving to rewatch the extended ones because it's now been a little bit of time since I've seen those. Convoluted story. But anyway, yeah, it's Monday. Plans for this week are not really much. I have got the people coming to fit my flooring in my bathrooms on Wednesday. Not Saturday, Wednesday. I'm so excited because that'll mean my bathrooms are done. I say in inverted commas because there's still got to be a couple of bits. For example, radiators have to be installed and cupboards coming and stuff, but we're pretty much done, which is so exciting. I feel like I've not had bathrooms for ages, so I'm very, very excited. And then I'm also going home this week on Thursday night because my car has to be in the garage Friday to Wednesday to have, why am I getting days wrong? Friday to Saturday. Saturday and Wednesday are switching in my head. My car has to be in the garage from Friday to Saturday to have some work done. So I've got to drive it back home for that because it was something I booked in when I was still living where I was living before. And now I live further away. So going back home, I'm in a bubble. So within England, in lockdown, a single occupant, myself, is allowed to bubble. So obviously I'm bubbling with my family back home. It is about 12:30, so I'm gonna go stick the oven on in a minute. I think I'm gonna have some bread rolls and some brie because I've just been really fancying that, and the brie is stinking out my fridge. But I'm feeling productive. I'm doing my diploma for work at the moment, and I finished a module, and the other module after that is like really speedy, so I'm going through that really fast, which is quite pleasing. So hopefully I'm nearly halfway through the diploma because it's taken me a while because I struggle with academic learning, so I have to make a lot of notes and try and really understand it. I'm much more of a kinesthetic, doing things type of person. I don't really learn very well by just watching a presentation on something, and it's a really static presentation, so I need to somehow learn this for the exam. Woo! You think you're done with exams and then you get another one, but it's all good. So I will catch up with you guys later when hopefully I have read something. Lunch is literally just brie on some cooked rolls, and I'm so excited because look how freaking gooey that is. Hello, it is Tuesday. Throwing Tuesday positivity at you. Did you catch it? Did you catch it? How do I intro these vlog segments anymore? I don't know, but I wanted to talk to you about this book because yesterday when I was speaking to you I was on like page 80 and now I'm on page 302. So I sat down and read a lot of this last night, and it's got one more chapter syndrome, okay? The chapters are very, very short, and because they flip between two different time zones, you're constantly wanting to get back to the other time zone because it was left on a cliffhanger, and it's just like, what's gonna happen? And like, there was a goosebump moment. If a thrillery mystery book gives me a goosebump moment, I consider that a very good thing, and it has achieved its job. So there was definitely a moment in this when I was reading it and I was like, no. So yeah, very glad that this has ended up being a very engaging book, and I'm definitely going to be finishing that tonight. I mean, that is under 50 pages, and that is going to be like the heat of the moment of like, what happened? Who did it? Who did the killing? So yeah, if you want a good thriller, I'm really enjoying this one. And as I said yesterday, I'm working on an ad with Amazon Publishing on this on my Instagram. So this isn't part of an ad, this is just me reading it because I want to read it and enjoy it. This is not part of the ad, so I'm genuinely really liking it, so yay! Also, I feel like I need to film 3 or 4 videos today, and I don't know when that's gonna happen because I only get half an hour for my lunch break, and I think I could maybe, at a push, if I was very concise, film 2 videos, maybe, because I know that one of them is gonna be an unboxing and they normally take me about 10 minutes to 15 minutes, so, but I am excited. I've done all my makeup, and I've also got the Tolkien Along live show tonight with Ashley from A Frolic Through Fiction. We will be discussing the Fellowship of the Ring, which is up there on my shelf, but in my hand is The Two Towers, because that's also what I'm currently reading, and I didn't have it to hand yesterday to show you, but I am yay far through, which is page 700. But it's not page 700, that's like page 200 and something maybe. Ish. It's because it continues on from the other book, which is just very confusing. So thank you so much, publishers, for throwing us with page numbers, but I understand why you've done it. Still really enjoying that one. But I thought I would do you a morning update before my makeup just falls off my face, as it has a habit of doing. Hopefully it can survive for the live show tonight. Also, I think Instagram's extended their live show times now to over an hour, so I don't know if that's coming to play yet or not. I know it's certainly going to, so we shall see. But I hope you guys are enjoying the vlog so far. Hope you're having a positive week. I spoke last week a lot about staying positive at the moment and ways to stay positive as well. One of the things that I am doing to motivate myself each day, as I said last week, was just putting makeup on each day. It's just a small thing that keeps me motivated because I'm working, I'm filming and stuff, and it's just, if I was doing those things normally, if I was going into work, I would be putting makeup on and stuff, so it kind of makes me feel like I'm getting ready for the day, which is personally helping me and giving myself little things to look forward to. But I thought I would do a quick check-in of a couple of positive things happening this week so that I can encourage you guys to leave some positive things in the comments happening in your week, whatever week you're watching this, because woo. Honestly, this is just my attempt at threading some positivity through with you guys, because I know that a lot of you come here for that kind of content, which is great. I'm really glad I can offer that. Like, that makes me really, really happy that this is where you come for that. So I wanted to encourage some positivity in the comments. Is it cheesy enough yet? So down in the comments, let me know some positive things happening to you the week that you're watching this. For me this week, the positive things that I have got happening is I'm really enjoying my book, and I think I'm feeling more productive because I'm enjoying my book, and I'm going to finish that book tonight, so that's exciting. I also last night took my first shower in my rainforest shower, which made me genuinely feel like I was having a shower under the rainfall. It was great. I washed my hair, it felt exotic. Yeah, it was great. There's a real tactic to not choking on water, but I think I'm gonna have to spend some time mastering that, but I really enjoyed that. And tomorrow my bathroom flooring goes in, which I'm so excited for, because at the moment the flooring is covered in the mess from the grout, it's covered in paint, it just needs to go, and it's hideous as well. So I am insanely excited to get my bathroom flooring done at last. It feels like it's been quite a wait. So those are my exciting things. Also, there's been some work needing to be done on my car for a while now, and on Friday and Saturday that work, it finally gets done, so I'm really excited that that's going to be finally done as well. Those are little things that I probably wouldn't have normally drawn out a year ago as exciting positive things, but now, being a homeowner and a proper adult, those are my exciting positive things. What are yours? I'm gonna go and start work now because, yeah, it is time to start work, but I will catch up with you guys a little bit later, hopefully with a reading update as to what I think of the push. I need to go and do a food shop. It's 4:34. You'd think rush hour would be less now that we're back in lockdown, but I think half the companies are still making their employees go into the office. So I can see a little bit of the main road from my flat, and I keep seeing cars queuing, so because I could go to Waitrose, which is like there. It's literally right there. I can pretty much smell the Waitrose. But I want to go to the Tesco's because they've got more stuff, and I just want to go. I want to go to the Tesco's, and it's the other end of town, like the complete other end of town. And I've got the live show at 7, and I've got to cook. So basically, I need to go and be back within an hour. I think, realistically, to be not rushed. I don't know if this is possible or not, but I'm gonna moan about it because I've put myself in this situation. I'm completely out of fruit, which is making me feel really disgusting because I really like fruit. So I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna go. I just want to sit and read. Hello, it is me. I did my food shop. Woo. I've done the live show for the Fellowship of the Ring. Went really, really well. I feel like this book looks incredibly well loved. That is a broken spine. This was a second-hand copy that I got, and I have read it twice as well, so I don't know how many times it was read before me. But I really enjoyed the live show. Ashley and I were talking for an hour, all things Fellowship, Tolkien, and just everything Lord of the Rings, really, and it was great. I loved it very much. So I thought I'd quickly let you know that whilst I've got my ring light set up. But now I'm going to watch The Great British Bake Off, and I'm probably also going to finish my book, I think, because I've only got about 50 pages left, so I can read it in between ad breaks, and I can read it after, and I might have a bath, although I might do that tomorrow. I'm gonna have a bath tomorrow because my bathroom flooring is getting fitted tomorrow, yay! I need to make my main bathroom look a bit more cozy. I don't know how to do that. I'm thinking maybe some more plants, because plants solve everything, really, don't they? I want it retiled in there, but also no, that's expensive and I've got to pay for everything else, so woo. But anyway, hi, yeah, food shop was successful, didn't get stuck in too much traffic. Tried to buy myself one of those weird Santa donuts that Marks and Spencer's are doing at the moment that have got some ridiculously terrible marketing name. What are they called, like Santa's Nuts or something? No, it can't be that, that would be way too awful. I think it's Santa's Yum Nuts or something. It's like a yum yum as a donut, and it's called something really inappropriately hilarious, and I wanted to get one. I didn't find one, but I did get some sort of baked good. I don't know. I'm gonna watch Bake Off now, take my makeup off. I'll see you tomorrow when I'm gonna have a bathroom floor. I'm so excited, yes. Hello, it's Wednesday. It's nearly the weekend, can we say that? I'm excited today because my flooring in my bathrooms is going in. I'll take you over there in a minute and show you the hideous flooring that's in there at the moment. But oh my god, I'm so excited. It's so filthy, the flooring, because the grout from the tiling went on the flooring and the paint went on. It's just, the flooring needs being redone and I'm so excited for it to be redone. So that's happening at 9ish, which is really great. So yay! Very pleased about that. Very pleased that I was still able to go ahead within lockdown, as long as I'm just as far away from the guy doing it as possible. We're all good. They're fairly small bathrooms, so it shouldn't take too long. So I'm excited. But I wanted to give you a quick reading update because last night I finished The Push by Claire McGowan. This was a thrillery mystery book that I was sent as part of an ad, but decided to read it, you know, subsequently not included within the ad, obviously. So I wanted to let you know what I thought of it. So as a thriller, it wasn't like on the edge of my seat thrillery. However, I would say it's much more of a mystery. It had the goosebumps moment, which I enjoyed. It had the moment where everything fitted together and I was like, oh, there was a couple of paths it took that I was like, did that need to happen? But generally it was pretty fun and gripping. It was a page turner. The chapters got quite short near to the end, which meant that it was very easy to just keep reading, which is why I read like 200 pages on Monday. So overall, yeah, I had a fun time reading this. I think the only gripe I had with it was the main character is 38 and her boyfriend is 24. She keeps going on about that age gap. She keeps going on about it. She's obsessed with it. She keeps talking about how she's such an old mum, and it really annoyed me because I thought, actually, in our 30s, like, do we have to think that we're old mums? I'm just kind of thinking that if I have a kid, it's probably nearer going to be into my 30s than it is my 20s at this rate. So I don't think being 38 is considered to be that old in today's society, as women having babies older. Also, my mum had my sister at 42, I think, so for me 38 is not as old, but this woman was very, very obsessed with the fact that she was really old. It was like, you're not really old. But yeah, there was a lot of baby talk in this, and I am not maternal really. Well, not that I'm not maternal, I don't gravitate towards babies. A lot of people will be sat around a group and be like, oh, this baby's so cute, and I'll just be like, yes, I don't know what I'm meant to say. So for me, reading this book was certainly out of my comfort zone, not something I would have normally picked up. And for that reason, I quite enjoyed that it pushed the boat out for me, because it did talk a lot about babies, and I feel like I've learned some things. I've been horrified by the birthing process, even more so than watching One Born Every Minute. But generally, it was just fun. I would say go into it taking it with a pinch of salt and not to take it too seriously, but I enjoyed it. I gave it 3 stars because it was just, you know, it didn't blow my mind, but it was good fun. So then I decided I needed another thriller because I read them so quickly apparently, and I picked up The Guest List by Lucy Foley. I bought this one a couple of weeks ago. I started it last night. I'm on page 28, so I haven't got too far into it, but this one, it seems to be about a wedding that's happening and everyone has a secret. The wedding's hosted on a remote island and I guess someone's killed. Yeah, 13 guests, 1 body. So again, don't know who's gonna die, as with The Push. Didn't know who was dead in this for quite a while, so I'm intrigued to see what's going to happen with this one and what secrets are going to come out. I've heard really good things about this, and if I like this, this is the same author as The Hunting Party, as this sticker on the cover that I can't remove tells me, so maybe I'll pick that up if I enjoy it. So that is my reading so far for the week. Pretty pleased that I finished a book on Tuesday. I'm on a roll at the moment. It's that 100 book goal shining at the end of the year. But I'm going to take you now to my bathrooms to show you the horrible flooring that is being removed today. So this is bathroom 1 that I haven't done as much work on, but this floor is covered in the green paint that's on the walls. Obviously the panel of the bath has not been put on yet because you put that on after the flooring, but oh my god, it's just so, like, can you see all the paint splatters? Very excited to get rid of this flooring. Also want to make this bathroom a bit cozier, but not sure how. Any suggestions welcome. I couldn't quite push my budget to retiling in here, so this is what we've got. I would love to retile in here one day, but I got a new sink, I got a new bath, the toilet was fine, and I'm getting a new one of these because this is, it's really nice. This is bathroom number 2, my ensuite, and this is worse because when the guy was doing the tiling, he just kind of let the grout go on the floor because he knew I was getting new flooring. So whenever I walk on this, I know it's not going to come off onto my shoe, but I just live in constant fear. I'm not going to show you this bathroom properly because I want to show you this absolutely finished, because this one I've had completely redone apart from the toilet. So yes, this is what the bathroom floor looks like now, and I guess the next clip you'll see will be what it looks like when it's finished. Why isn't it working? Oh wait, I know why it's not working. Because the guy turned up to do my flooring, complained about it all because he said he wasn't the person that had done the rest of the floor, so he shouldn't be the person doing the flooring in here. Then told me there was a giant scratch on the flooring that I picked, and did I want to keep it or not? So yeah, I've looked back at my footage, and all the footage of this week is me being like, I'm so excited to get my flooring done. And yeah, I'm not getting my flooring done today, which is really annoying. It was either keep the giant scratch and get 50 quid off, or not keep the giant scratch, but they've also offered me 50 quid in compensation. So hopefully the flooring is coming in again on Friday and then getting laid on Monday or Tuesday. I was mad. I was mainly annoyed because the guy that turned up to do it was just like, oh, well, this is more of a job than I was told. I can't really do this today. And I was just like, but I've had you booked in for weeks. Like, why? I've had this flooring for 2 months and not once did they think to check it. So great, woo. So yeah, no flooring today. We'll just shut the door on that. That was me shutting the door. It wasn't in shot. Yeah, that's great. Where's the light switch there? Oh, so yeah, just a normal day now, no flooring, but I'm definitely still gonna have a bath later because I was gonna have a bath with the flooring done. It was gonna be all nice and cozy, but sod it. I'm looking forward to it. So that's that. I just thought I'd update you on that quickly because yeah, sadness. I mentioned yesterday that I went to Marks and Spencer's after my Tesco shop to nip in to get a donut because I have been seeing these Santa's Yum Nut things around and they look really good. Now they didn't have that, but they did have this little Rudolph one, which is very cute. So apparently this is like caramel glazed or something. Yeah, fluffy donut topped with caramel flavoured icing, caramel flavoured chocolate curls. So it's not quite what I was hoping for, but I'm excited nonetheless. So I'm gonna get it out of its packaging and show you what it looks like because I think it's very cute. Isn't it cute? It's a little love heart. I'm going to devour it. It's Thursday. In my head it's Friday because I'm going home today because my car is going to the garage. So I keep thinking it's Friday. It's really not. I wish it were. I've kind of got a Friday attire on in that I haven't done my hair. And I'm wearing my new tie-dye leggings. Hang on, can I show you? Look at them. Funky and comfy. And my battery's about to die. No! But very quickly, I had a really cozy night last night with candles and my book. I'm really enjoying the guest list, although I keep forgetting the name of it. It's good. I'm about 150 pages in, so I'm quite keen to keep going with it, but my camera battery stopped flashing. But I have got a couple of bits that I need to do as well in terms of vlog editing after work and stuff. Yes, I thought I would drop by and say hi, but my battery has other plans, so I guess I'll change the battery and then just talk to you a little bit later. I realised I was filming earlier and my battery was running out and I just didn't replace that battery and keep filming because it has been a busy day at work today. Also though, a fun busy day as well because in my lunch break I noticed that National Book Tokens had launched their Hidden Books Challenge, which is so cool. It's basically a giant drawing that is containing 20 hidden clues to book titles. And I absolutely adored it last year and I loved it this year. I was kind of working with friends to crack the codes for it and stuff, and it was just such good fun. It really picked me up and made me feel really excited. So that was good because other than that, there's a leak in my roof and in my sink, which is really annoying. So I needed the little challenge to pick me up. Thankfully the roof leak is external and the roof is not mine, so I don't have to pay to fix it and it just gets done for me. And the sink isn't an issue as well because it's newly fitted, it's just that one little bit wasn't quite tight enough, so they're going to fix that as well. So yay! My car is meant to be going to the garage tomorrow though, and the guys messaged me now saying can I drop it in on Saturday at 8 AM, but it was back home, the garage, and I had planned to go back home tonight, and now I'm confused because the guy that was doing some of the work only works on Fridays, and he hasn't acknowledged whether that means that work will be done or not. This is a very boring topic, but I'm very confused. So I'm still driving home tonight, which is hopefully the right decision, but I'm very, very confused with what's happening. I just want my car sorted, so But I've also accidentally made my flat really, really cozy. Like, look at all this coziness. It's so nice and cozy, and I'm about to leave it. But that's fine because we're having like fake KFC for dinner, which is basically, Tesco's do this really good KFC chicken type thing, and it's just the best because it tastes like a KFC, but it's not, and you just cook it whenever you want it, and it's just, oh, it's so good. It's so good. So we're eating that. Yeah. And then tomorrow I think I'm cooking my mum and I halloumi, roasted halloumi with vegetables and pasta. I don't really know what it is, but I said I wanted to cook for her, and that's my HelloFresh meal for the week that I haven't yet eaten, so But I'm gonna go drive home now, listen to some Two Towers as I drive, really enjoying Guest List, bringing that back with me. Also bringing another book back with me that I'm not going to tell you yet because I don't know whether I'm going to pick it up as my next read or not, if I'm going to finish the Guest List when I'm back at home. But I want to keep the intrigue going. Can you feel it bubbling, the intrigue? Anyway, I'm going to go now. I think I've talked enough to really ensure that I'm going to get stuck in traffic. I can hear it again. This week has just been like me worried about getting stuck in traffic, I think. But anyway, yeah. Oh, why am I out of focus? Focus. Hello. Okay, it's too low light in here clearly. I'm gonna go, but I'll catch up with you, I guess tomorrow, maybe Saturday? I don't know, in the near future. I apologise in advance for one, the echo, and two, the noise of the washing machine that's over there, but I am back home for the weekend because my car is having some work done today and tomorrow, as I've probably said about 50 million times. But it is Friday and I am working from home today, in my mum's house. But I wanted to quickly give you a reading update because last night I got very close to the end of the Guest List, like painfully close, painfully. I read more this morning, I've got like 30 pages left. It's all coming together. There's many shocking discoveries and I'm loving it. I'm really liking it. I am on this kind of genre train right now. It just, yeah, they're really fast, fun, easy to read, and I'm just addicted. The chapters are now like 2 pages long, which they've got shorter and shorter, so I'm like steaming through it. And now I have to work, so I'll update you later when I finish it, because inevitably I will finish this, probably in my lunch break, because I cannot resist, unless I go for a walk on my lunch break. I've just had a look, yeah, I've literally got 30 pages. What an awful time to stop reading. Hello? Have a paw? Or just a sniff? Paw? Just sniff? Yeah, a little bit higher. Oh, hang on. I'll come to your eye. Paw? Yay! He's a good boy. I don't have anything for you to eat though. I know. I know. What are you currently reading? Tell the good people at home. Is it 101 Dalmatians? No? I can't think of any other dog books off the top of my head right now. Look, say hello to them. They're all here just for you. Pippin's nest. Pippin is currently waiting for my mum to return home from picking my sister up from school. He's very eager, as you can see. He looks so proud, but also like he's trying to tell me to go away. This is his spot of choice. I'm not too sure if I'm meant to be letting him sit up here because he squashes the cushion, but look at him, he's too beany and symmetrical. Look. Well, actually, he's not that symmetrical, he normally sits a lot neater. Do you miss me being here to annoy you? Do you know what's killing me, guys, is that I still have about 30 pages left of the Guest List. 30 pages! I want to finish it, but I can't yet. I can soon. So close. I know what you're thinking, why don't you finish it now? But like, this is like a 2-minute Pippin break in my day, so I want to finish it. I want to finish it so badly. I bet when I finish work I won't even finish it because then I'll just be doing other things, but... Pippin, what do you think? What are your thoughts on this matter? He doesn't care. Okay, I'm gonna go. Look, it's Pippinception. He's there. And he's there. Hello, Cosy. What's this? What is it? Pippi. What's this? Well, now you've just got my slipper. I feel like the latter part of this vlog is just dog content, but I feel that's also what we all need right now. It's Saturday. It is a very rainy Saturday today, but I'm okay with that because I don't have anywhere to be apart from at some point picking up my car, so there's a slight chance of getting wet. But I am helping my mum with some stuff set up for her business today and also reading this book. The Left-Handed Booksellers of London by Garth Nix. I finished the guest list last night and I kind of wish I didn't stop 30 pages from the end because I stopped in the middle of a climactic point and that kind of took away from it a little bit, but I still really enjoyed it and I gave it 4 stars and it was really good fun and I want to read her other book. I think it's called The Hunting Party. I just love thrillery mystery books, but this is my next read and I honestly don't know too much about this other than the fact that there are left-handed and right-handed booksellers, and the left-handed ones I think are the spies and the right-handed ones are not. I don't know what the right-handed ones are yet. Maybe more of like the brains behind the business? I don't know. The left-handed ones though are getting involved in all the action, so I kind of, in my head, the right-handed ones are more like the intellects of it all. Not that the spies obviously cannot be clever as well. But what does it say? Oh, it does actually say the intellectual ones. Okay, so it says the left ones are the fighting ones and the right ones are the intellectual ones, so fun. But yeah, this is what I'm currently reading. Also, there was a bit in this, I'm not going to be able to find exactly where it was, but it talked about where the main character lived and it said that she was somewhere in the countryside in between Bath and Chippenham. Now Chippenham is a town near my family home, where I am at the moment. It's weird calling this my family home now because we only lived here for like 4 years, so it's not like the family home in terms of all the memories and stuff. 4 years worth of memories, but yes, this is a new location for us. We didn't used to live here, but we live, well, I used to live near Chippenham. Never heard of Chippenham before. Never heard of it. Now obviously I know it and have been there several times. I used to work there and now it's been mentioned in a book by a well-known author, so I guess Chippenham's on the map. But yeah, that's my current read. I'm going to go and help my mum now and pick up my car later. Not sure if I'm going home tonight or tomorrow. I have no idea, but happy Saturday. Hope you have an excellent weekend. Also, something exciting's happening. Something exciting for me. I'm rebranding a little bit, vaguely. Not massively, but I am changing up my Instagram filter. For 2 reasons. For 3 reasons, kind of 2. Reason 1, I've had this filter for 2 years and I fancy something different. I think my account has reached a point where I want to be able to push it into the next level and keep growing it in a different way, and I think that this could help. 2, the filter that I currently use doesn't show up in certain scenarios very well. So outside shots it doesn't do well with the sky and the grass colours, which annoys me a bit because I want to be able to take more photos that aren't just in my own home, and it prohibits that a little bit. And if it's a bit darker as well, it doesn't like that. I know I can edit all those things, but for the ease of how many photos I take and how quickly I want to be able to edit them, it's not very practical, the current filter I use. It's also, I think, quite a popular filter for people to use and adapt in some way, so it would be nice to have a different one and just start fresh. And number 3 was that I feel the filter I'm about to move to has got a little bit more of a professionally feel about it. I feel like it's going to be one that brands might like as well in terms of like reposting content and things, which is stuff that I do with brands at the moment, so I like the idea of that. Obviously I like the filter a lot as well, but I'm really excited. I just kind of saw it and thought, yep, I'm gonna go for that. So I'm gonna be launching that soon. Don't quite know when, but I want to run out of the photos I currently got and then just properly go for it and rejig it all a little bit. So that's exciting and motivational. So yeah, feeling good about that, but I will catch up with you later. Hello, it is like 12 something or other in the morning on Sunday, but I am still counting this as Saturday because obviously I have not gone to sleep. So I'm wrapping up the vlog on Saturday, definitely not Sunday, and telling you what I've read because I finished 2 books this week, woo woo. I read a lot of thrillery kind of books apparently this week, if we can call 2 a lot. I'm quite proud of myself. It was a good week for reading and generally felt good, productive week. I got lots of stuff done. I cleared my inbox It's probably not cleared anymore, but for like 5 seconds I had a completely clear inbox, which is always a win. But let me show you the books I have finished this week. So first up, I finished The Push by Claire McGowan. This was a thriller mystery type of book about a lot of women in antenatal classes with their partners and the strange situation that unfurled from within that, and centered around a murder, 2 different time zones. I quite enjoyed it, gave it 3 out of 5 stars. I would say this is to be taken with a pinch of salt, like just have fun with this one. This was also one I am currently working on an ad with Amazon Publishing for, so I was able to also read it like separately from the ad as well. Obviously this isn't part of the ad, as I've said a million times in this video, but you just, like, when you do an ad, you have to make it clear that it's an ad. So this is not an ad, but I am working on Amazon Publishing with an ad. Word vomit. 3 out of 5 stars. Quite enjoyed it. Good fun. This one was the other one that I read and finished yesterday on Friday. Very confused by the day. This is a guest list by Claire Foley. Lucy Foley. The other one was by Claire. This is by Lucy Foley. I swear the later into the day it gets, my brain just becomes a cloud of tiredness, and it makes me sound more like I've just had a lot of alcohol rather than I'm just tired, so I apologise. This was another thriller about 13 people that are on an island for a wedding, except there's way more than 13, but the book says 13 guests. There's like 150 guests, so there's 13 main guests and 1 body, and yeah, it's a whodunit, and it was really good, and I enjoyed it, and I finished it on Friday. Very confused by what day of the week it is, because obviously I've come back home now from being at home. From being at my mum's house, sounds weird to call it that. I've now come back home because tomorrow slash today I wanted to get a load of stuff done for my Instagram and things, and I needed to be here to do that, so yeah, I've come back. But that was what I finished yesterday. And then what I picked up was The Left-Handed Booksellers of London by Garth Nix. I'm really not too far into this because I spent a lot of today working, because I'm setting up my mum's website for her, but I'm this far in. Very substantial, I'm sure you'll agree. I love the yellow spray pages. These colours are the same colours as my wall, pretty much exactly the same. And this looks really acidic, whereas to me right now this is a warm yellow, but on camera it looks acidic, and my wall does the same thing. It's a warm yellow, but on camera it doesn't look so warm, so you've got to trust me on this one. If you've seen this book, you'll know. There's a fly. Go away. Okay, I'm just delving into tiredness. I want to take my makeup off, go to bed, wake up fresh tomorrow, and just enjoy a slow yet productive day, because I normally have Sundays off. However, now I've got an unboxing for my Fairy Loot to film, because that was here when I got back, and it's killing me not to open it now because I've heard it's a very good box. And yeah, I've got some Instagram photos to take because I have finally run out of photos from my old room, which is what I was trying to do. I was trying to like use all those up. So now they are just going to be flat photos and going out photos when we're allowed again. That would be great, won't it? But I'm kind of switching things up a little bit on my Instagram as well, which I'm excited for. I'm Books Nest over there. If you don't follow me, I've got loads of links below with all my socials and things. So thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did enjoy it, please give it a thumbs up. I hope you enjoyed the dog content as well. There was a lot of that over the past day and a half. Comment down below as well. Let me know what you've been reading for this week, or what you're currently reading, or what you want to read, or what you don't want to read. Any of these. And you can subscribe to see more of my less tired face on your feed. Thank you guys so much for watching. Keep smiling and stay positive.